Cheers folks, we're back with another banger video, and in today's video we just got back from seeing the FNAF movie, and this is going to be a spoiler review, so if you haven't seen the movie you can click off now, but if you have seen the movie you can stay, so yeah, let's just get right in it, and I'm here with
Fat Rick
and
Yodiarski boys.
Yeah, let's just get right in it.
We got Evan,
Drew, Dylan, and let's do it.
Yeah.
So what do you guys think?
Honestly, the beginning was very, very slow, but then at the end, it picked up. Like, at the end was intense.
So, what do you think they could have done better with the beginning?
I think, well, it was more of a comedy at the beginning, but then at the end it got to the horror part of it.
Well,
I think the beginning was a lot of trying to tell the story and kind of get you into the characters and stuff. Like,
I thought the beginning was actually more scary because it was the first few nights when Mike didn't understand what was going on. But then once they found out that it was the kids were friendly, so it was more like the middle was the part where it was kind of oh, okay, everything's all right, but still something's kind of going on in the background. And then at the very end, what Justin was talking about, where that was the part that was, I guess you said, what was it, crazy or whatever?
Yeah.
And that was the part where everything kind of hit the wall and things were going on. But yeah. Any other parts that you liked or?
I did like to see Shaggy again after all these years in the live action Scooby-Doo as the villain. I only really pictured him as the Shaggy who eats food with his dog,
What did you think about the animatronics and stuff?
I saw behind this where these guys went to this set and how they actually moved and stuff, and that was actually pretty cool. I want to go, and I probably won't go there, but I don't even know where it was. I think it was in New Orleans that they went to.
Oh, you're talking about the filming?
Yeah.
Yeah, the location. I think it actually was in New Orleans. I think
probably was, yeah. But yeah, because you can watch the videos on YouTube where they will go behind the scenes. And I think there should be another one dropping soon this week once the movie's released or once enough people have seen the movie. But yeah, I don't know. I thought the animatronics looked pretty real.
They look really cool.
Spoiler right here. Spring Bonnie, probably the best one in the movie.
Yeah, the way he moved was so cool. It was very freaky. It's just the way he kind of came in so menacingly and stuff. I thought that was crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, but yeah, I just found I want to see more of him, but obviously, if you know Five Nights at Freddy's, you're going to see more of him, which is cool. But obviously, you want to see more of him because he's the big villain and he's cool with the big crazy. What's it called? I don't know. His mind's crazy, so
yeah. And he always comes back.
Yeah, sure. You said that in the movie too.
Yeah, everyone was cheering when that happened.
Oh yeah.
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 There was so many hints about a second movie, another spoiler. Balloon Boy kept popping up, not gonna lie, the first time, fucking got me.
Yeah, Justin was jumping when he saw Balloon Boy.
This is his seat, and this is Justin, and then this is his butt. Balloon Boy
he was
jump scared him.
It was pretty funny. Yeah, he was pretty freaky. Got me a couple times.
And there was also Easter egg of the puppet, so there is going to be a second movie eventually. It was in the rim.
He's talking about the what's it called? The Springtrap suit that they almost killed Abby with.
Oh.
Yeah. See, I don't know if that was a puppet. I know it has the swirly things, but I know I recognize that from one of the book covers.
Yeah, because one of the girls behind us said that's from the book.
Yeah, so I remember that from the book.
And I haven't read the book.
But it was more like a combination. But the one thing that we were talking about, though, on our way back was about the Freddy that kind of came into the house. And then in the taxi cab, I don't know, Justin, what you thought that was.
I thought that was Withered Freddy from the FNAF 2 games. So I think that was another Easter egg.
Yeah.
I personally thought it was Golden Freddy, just because also the kid that, is Freddy has blonde hair, the golden blonde
it was
hair.
different. It's to me, it had a little bit of a yellow, hue to it, but it wasn't perfect. So it's hard to tell, but I feel like they left it hard to tell on purpose, in my opinion.
What did you think it was, Rick?
Honestly, I just thought it was kind of a hallucination because, well, I mean, when they got back to the pizzeria, the Freddy's place, it just disappeared. Like as soon as Abby got into the building, so it's like I don't know. I feel like it wasn't even like there because like the animatronics they're all there, right?
Yeah,
They're
they're all-
possessed by the children, right? But they're there. I feel
They
like
exist.
that
That's true.
wasn't actually there.
Well, that's how Golden Freddy works, though. He kind of like teleports around and stuff, like he's like hallucinations and stuff, right? So
Yeah.
But what if that's also like? What if that is Mike's brother, and that's the ghost that? Or remember in the beginning of the movie when she's talking to the friend on the bed, and he says, "Mike, you're sitting on my friend." And he's like, "Oh yeah," or whatever. Like at least I'm
Yeah.
real. What if that is the brother,
Yeah, that's smart.
That
I
could
didn't think
be.
about that.
and they don't know it yet? Because obviously he killed him, and if that was a Golden Freddy, Golden Freddy comes. Golden Freddy is an older suit model, so that would have been more in the past as well, right? So.
Yeah.
I just kind of thought of that in the spot, but honestly,
Yeah.
I feel like that's actually.
That's
But
a
also-
good theory.
But the kids are different though in the dream.
What's that?
In the dream, the kids are different. Like Garrett versus the Golden Freddy kid or whatever.
What do you mean?
Like they're two different kids.
Was there a Golden Freddy kid? I think it was.
No, there wasn't. There was only
There was just
five.
there were 5.
5, yeah, because the 4 of them and then Golden Freddy.
Oh yeah, was there always 5?
There was always 5.
Oh yeah, because I don't know if you guys know what the theory about Golden Freddy has 2 souls in him.
I don't know that at all.
I don't think I've heard that.
Cause that's the thing about in like the one game where they did you play the 6th game or watched about the 6th game about
I've only played the first 4.
but do you watch any videos on it?
I've watched Markiplier play most of them.
But yeah, so that's the thing that Golden Freddy has 2 souls in it. 'Cause I guess William Afton stuffed two souls in it, and that's the thing. 'Cause there's the one that's in the game that's like Cassidy, and the one is the other boy or something like that, which is, I guess it's Mike's brother in the games. But yeah, I don't know. That could be it. I don't know. Well, I guess we'll have to wait and see to
Yeah, that's
find
a good
out.
theory.
But actually, yeah, I think that could be Mike's brother, and obviously Abby's brother as well. So
And another thing, if you guys do watch Markiplier, sad thing is he is not in the FNAF movie, but he most likely will be in the second movie.
2nd or 3rd. But yeah, but there is, I guess, Matt Pett from Game Theory, and what's the other guy?
Corey?
Corey Kenshin.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he was the taxi driver.
Yeah.
Matt Pat was the waiter or whatever.
They were kind of both just no cameos in a way.
Yeah.
It's cool to see them in there.
Mhm.
Yeah, but it was right packed in our theater too.
Oh
Like
yeah.
Oh,
there was so many people there, like dressed up. Honestly, I haven't seen that many people dressed up for a movie. I don't
Yeah.
think
I mean, it's kind of close to Halloween too, right? So it's
Yeah.
probably,
Yeah, that's true.
that is true as well. But still, like they're dressed up for like Five Nights at Freddy's. So.
What about Endgame? Was it like that, like packed and?
No.
It was for me. It was packed.
Really?
Us, it was
What-
packed.
What
but
did you didn't go opening weekend?
Not opening week.
Yeah. See, yeah, this is opening weekend for this, but like for Endgame, like Drew and I, we went opening weekend. But
Was
like,
it just packed?
oh, like the theater was full, and
I
it's
don't
the
remember
AVX theater.
people like dressing up as much though.
No, I don't remember people dressing up as much, but that probably happened on the very first night because we were that Friday night.
Yeah.
I think this one was like more hardcore fans as opposed to Endgame, which
Yeah.
is more like for like the general public.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree with that.
When I also went and saw Detective Pikachu, the theater was fucking packed.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
We waited a bit before we saw Detective Pikachu.
I know we watched it with Eric.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, we did. We got the Pokemon packs and stuff.
Yeah, that's right.
But I know our Spider-Man Homecoming, or not far. What was it? No Way Home.
Yeah, no, we don't.
That one was packed. The
Yeah.
whole theater was like screaming when certain things happened and stuff.
But yeah. So anyway, so I guess we should say our final ratings. If anyone else has got anything else to say.
I'm gonna say a 10 out of 10. That movie was
Perfect.
started slow as shit, like every other horror movie does, but then at the middle to the end picks up. So I'm gonna rate this a 10 out of 10. Would see it again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy. It's pretty nice.
Rick,
rating.
what do you think, man?
Yeah, man. So I got a couple things to say actually. So I made a video on my channel. I reacted to the channel or the what's it called, the trailer for Five Nights at Freddy's, and basically I was talking about how I really wanted that song to play at the end. You know, the Five Nights at Freddy's song.
Oh yeah.
And bro, like they,
The one that Jack
You
Black
did
did.
it.
they did it. So
I was shocked that they honestly put that in. We were
you
jamming
called
out.
it, though. You called
Yeah,
it.
me and him kind of called it,
yeah.
but we didn't stay for the whole thing. I was kind of jamming out to it. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, man, that was a perfect ending. But my rating, I'd probably have to give it like a pretty good like 9 out of 10.
There you
Honestly,
go.
yeah.
Okay, well, I don't know. I thought it was a very good movie for what it wanted to be for Five Nights at Freddy's. Like, I can understand why people that don't understand what Five Nights at Freddy's is would have a harder time.
Yeah.
So obviously you'll be curious to hear what Dylan has to say about it because he's very, I guess what's the word?
New to the franchise. Like,
yes.
he hasn't really played any of the games or like
a lot of times people will be cheering and like I could tell obviously something like
significant happened to a fan, but obviously you're not
for
a fan.
Me, like, it doesn't make as much sense for me. But
yeah, exactly. But yeah, like I don't know, like I thought it was a very solid movie for, I guess, for what a Five Nights at Freddy's movie would be. When I watched it again, yeah, I thought it was good. I wanted to see more Springtrap William Afton. I thought the animatronics were good. I don't know, I can't quite think of what it is I would do differently, but I would probably give it about a 7 rating. Like, I still very much enjoyed it.
Yeah.
There were things that I wanted to see more of and more intrigue of that we didn't really. I kind of like what happened was what I thought would happen in most ways, and I wanted to get more into certain things, but obviously that'll be open for the next movies when they can dive deeper into that stuff without having to establish so much things. So my review is 7.
Yeah, that's a good choice. Yeah, I found that in the middle of the movie when like Abby and like everyone kind of like came together with the animatronics, it kind of made it like less scary to me. I don't know, because like once everyone was together and like it was like, oh, I don't really know, like the animatronics weren't really freaky to me anymore. I don't know. It was kind of a different vibe in the middle.
It like threw me off guard.
Yeah, that part to me was more of a comedy than horror.
Yeah, because everyone was just laughing and cheering and like
and the part when the guy was running through the cameras and just fucking screaming.
Yeah, in the beginning, yeah. It's very different.
Though, I feel like they did kind of bring it back around though.
Yeah,
they did. With the whole plot of like they're just trying to make Abby like them, like they kind of brought it all back around and it kind of became scary again.
Yeah, because it was kind of just off-putting though. It's like, whoa, like these guys are supposed to be like the ultimate killing machines, right? And all of a sudden it's like, hey, they're having a good time making a fort, right?
Yeah,
so.
that's true.
I mean, they are just little kids, right? But
Yeah,
they had a bad
true.
influence by William Afton. He was the one behind all like the messed up thoughts, wanting to kill Abby and everything. So
they would just listen to him. Basically.
Yeah, man. And then they
controlled them.
Yeah, and they turned on him at the end, which is nice. I like that.
It was a good way to establish that they're not the real villains. They're just unfortunate. They have unfortunate things happen to them and they didn't know. So like they obviously acted in the ways that they did because they're also very young and they're kids, but they didn't know. So like it was a very good way to establish that they're just kids all along and what the real bad guy is when they establish that it's William Afton towards the end. But yeah, no, it was very good though.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna give it probably an 8. I thought it was a very good movie. It was very fun to watch. I wish it was a little bit scarier, but I understand that for getting to like broader audiences, you don't want to make it super like horror and gore and stuff like that. So you want to keep it kind of just like enough that anyone can kind of watch it and enjoy it. So I thought it was a pretty good movie. I'll give it an 8.
Honestly, to be honest, I agree with Evan's rating of 7 as somebody who like is not as well versed in the whole lore behind all that type of stuff. But I found it enjoyable, even though I didn't understand some parts of it. But
yeah,
I still thought it was a good movie.
Well, also like what also would have been kind of cool for you is that there are certain things that you probably wouldn't have expected as much. Right. Whereas like I would have, the layout of the movie, I kind of had a foresight how I thought, especially watching all the trailers and everything. Where Dylan, where he comes in blind, like I don't know, like did you know that the counselor was going to be the main bad guy?
No, like I had no clue. So for me, it was very much a surprise.
Because like I knew that from like the very first trailer that came out. So like that's the thing. So like it wasn't really a big twist for me. It was just what was going to come afterwards, right? So, but yeah, so I still enjoyed it though. So
yeah, I thought it was a good movie, and I think 7 out of 10 is a good rating.
Adequate rating.
Yeah.
Alrighty, Justin. Final words of the movie or video?
That's basically going to be the end of the review. Check out their podcast, their channel, and Rick Schwartz and his channel. Go sub to them, and this is basically the end of the review. Let me know in the comments when you guys do watch it, what you guys thought of the movie. And yeah, till next time. Peace.
Yeah, thanks so much for watching, guys.
Is that the Bite of 87? Bite of 87? Let's go, baby! The Bite of 87!